so I won't be able to follow the comments.
Oh damn, man.
Somebody hacked it, and I just never cared to make a new one.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hack my Facebook. Somebody hacked it, and I just never cared to.
And we are black.
About damn time.
It's been a minute.
Indeed, it has.
You still remember how to do this shit?
It's a dark hour with lavish stretch. I said it's a dark hour with lavish stretch. Hey, it's a dark hour with lavish stretch. And it's the dark hour with lavish stretch. I'm lavish.
I'm stretched.
I'm lavish.
I'm stretched.
I'm lavish.
I'm stretched.
And it's the dark hour with lavish stretch. Hey, I didn't forget. What the fuck's going on, everybody?
Like riding a bike.
Yeah. Except I never knew how to ride a bike.
Ever?
I'm just playing. That's all I did, bro. As kids, that's all we ever did was ride our bikes, bro. Like, we used to get in trouble for riding our bikes too far. I actually ended up in the next town one time.
I think that's a rule for everybody, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you can only like circle a block, you can never go over to the at block, whatever that block
I
is.
mean, as a black kid, yeah. When I moved to the white neighborhood, they're the ones that took me all the way out there.
Do they make you wear a helmet?
No. Well, like as like a baby, yeah. Like when I was like, by the time I got to like 9 or 10, no, not really. But when I lived in the hood, I could only go halfway down the street.
Halfway down the street.
Halfway down the street. Because at the very end of the block where that's where all the drug dealers live.
Oh,
So they
okay.
don't want me going down there. I used to be mad, man. Like, damn, I can only go halfway down the street. Like, my friend Jay lived like 4 or 5 doors down, and I couldn't go past his house. That was the rule.
Just getting a couple of shares.
That was where I got hit by a car.
How did you get hit by a car?
Oh, I was on my bike, and there's a church behind my house, and the driveway to get in is like this big ass slope. So I took my bike up there so I can ride down the hill. Bro, I went up there. As I'm riding down the hill, bro, a fucking car comes and I can't stop. The car like straight up fucking hit me. It didn't hit me that hard though. And like
You
my
just still got
dad,
hit by a car.
yeah, yeah,
What did the driver do?
just drove the fuck off.
What?
Yeah, like they stopped when they hit me, and then I like got up and they saw that I was good because they mostly hit my bike because I fell off my bike, but my tire
He
was
hit you
on.
hard enough to fall off the bike.
Well, I mean, I saw the car come. I kind of tried to bail at the last second, but it didn't work.
I'm picturing you like how Jazzy Jeff gets thrown out the house on First
No,
Prince.
it wasn't
It
that
wasn't like
bad.
that.
Nah. Nah, bro. But it was a Spanish lady. I remember. At least there was a Spanish lady in the passenger seat. I was like 6, bro. And like I get up and I pick up my bike. My bike's all fucked up. Like the front tire's all like bent and shit.
So she did enough damage to do that, but she didn't stop.
She stopped, like, oh, he good, and then drove off. And my dad,
Did she get out the car?
no, hell no, bro.
She barely rolled the window down, looked out, and then said,
Yeah.
right, and drove off.
Because I just got up like it was nothing, and she was like, all right. My dad fucking saw it happen too. He was like down there. He was trying to get her license plate. She was gone by then. It was a brown Mercury Cougar.
You still remember all of this?
Yeah. That shit was tragic. I got hit by a car, bro.
I mean, you don't seem very concerned about it.
It's whatever.
I'm freaking out. You're like, nah, no big deal.
No, I didn't die or nothing. But I'm also, I guess I'm also like kind of numb to a lot of stuff. Sometimes I tell people stuff that's happened to me, and they'd be like, "Damn, bro, for real?" Like,
I feel like this lady should be in jail.
yeah, I mean,
Or at least pay a hefty fine of some sort.
yeah, we in the hood, bro.
She could at least throw some money at you and then drove off.
Yeah, we was in the hood.
Story coming from Desi. I got in a fight with my parents, jumped on my bike and pedaled like hell. I hit a rock and my big ass rolled in this that ditch in front of trick shots. This was around here when it
Damn.
used to be the Hooters. That's Dan Canton for anybody else who's new to the area. Woke up surrounded by titties. Best day ever.
Yo, I'm a trip off a rock more often, hell.
Well, if you trip off a rock and land in the Hooters, that's leveling up.
But me, I landed in the grass while my dad was yelling at me for going too far down the street. Like my bike is broken, I just got hit by a car, and you worried about me being down the street. But he was like, see, this is why I told you to stay your ass close to the house. I was like, see,
Black parents to a T.
honestly,
I hope it hurts.
yeah. Maybe you'll think next time before you go past half down the street. That's what your little ass get. Well, can I get a new bike? Hell no, you ain't getting a new bike.
Mm-mm.
Guess I'm gonna just run down the hill then. And then what? Then get hit by a car again, and then what? You gonna take my legs?
What am I doing with my legs, Sean Murphy?
um, funniest black movie.
I might be in the moment right now, but I'd probably go Coming to America. Any Murphy movie you can't really go wrong with. Life, it's pretty funny.
That's what I was thinking.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. That's what I was thinking. Between Harlem Nights and Life for me.
These are like that on that movie list of like black movies that you have to see.
Yeah. I even.
Like you
All right,
your
all right,
black
yeah.
privileges and your black card if you have
So
to see
that's the question. All right, cool. Black movies that if you black, you have either seen them or you need to see them. If you haven't seen them by now, then send me the black card via Snapchat,
It's a long list though, bro.
Cash App.
And
I'm probably gonna be on that list.
everybody's got at least one that they have not seen. But the time's gone by too much and you can't admit that you haven't seen it.
Shit, I will. All right, obviously. All right, if you are black, you've seen all the Fridays, definitely. Harlem Nights, Life, but it took me a while to watch, like before I've seen it. What else?
See, I bet you up to that point you was embarrassed. You didn't want to tell anybody you didn't see Life.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit, what
House
else?
Party.
Yeah, definitely. All the house parties.
No. 3 you can slide with. You ain't got to worry about it. 3.
Okay. Was that one that I just thought of?
Do the Medea movies count?
I mean, some people, I fuck with the Medea movies.
I'm not a huge fan. And I mean, if
I'm not anymore.
that's what
Diary of a
requires
Diary of a Mad Black Woman was good. And then it just started to become like, all right, like I see this all the time.
True Black Confession, I'm just not a Tyler Perry fan.
Right.
I like the story. I think how he came up and achieved success is great, but I'm just not a fan of his movies or his plays or his TV shows.
We used to watch the plays.
But I do applaud him because he came up.
Yeah, he was homeless, dude.
Yeah, he was doing his car. His story is amazing. I'd watch that. I'd watch a documentary on Tyler Perry before I watch a Tyler Perry movie.
True. Um, yeah, I said Harlem Nights. Honestly, have you seen Idlewild, bro?
No,
That movie's fucking good.
that's not on the list though, right? It can't.
No, it's not.
Like ATL's on the list, right?
ATL has to be on the list.
ATL's on the list?
Yeah, ATL is definitely on the list, bro. That movie, like, and I'm not even from Atlanta, but
I
that
think
movie,
it's only
like,
on the list in Atlanta.
no, that movie, like, shocked a culture. Like, you know, the movies, like Project X, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Project X was like when people after people saw Project X, so many more EDM fans came out. So many more people got into like EDM and shit. Like, bro, it's Jersey Shore. That Jersey Shore started a whole era. ATL started a whole fucking era.
What was the era?
Just like, I mean, just like the whole hood ghetto type shit. You know what I
You've
mean?
been doing that.
I know, but I mean, I'm saying like for me, you remember I had to grow up kind of in the suburbs, so that kind of behavior where I was living at was obviously frowned upon until ATL came out, and then people started flaunting their true, I guess, like the way that they want to act, but don't want to get shamed in public.
I think ATLians did more for black culture than ATL.
Okay, you're talking about Outkast's album,
Yes,
not the EDM artist ATL is.
I'm never talking about that.
They make some dope shit though. I know you don't fuck with EDM, but I think EDM is dope, man.
It's alright.
Especially when you're on drugs.
I mean, I'm not really into that, so.
Drugs, yeah, me either. But the sips tea. That's none of my business. Some good tea.
Twisted tea.
Yeah. I got a twisted tea. Hey, I got a twisted tea. Fuck nigga. Who got a twisted tea? Huh? I got a twisted tea, little bitch. Who got a twisted tea, little bitch? I got a twisted tea, little bitch. Who got a twisted tea? Huh? Stretch got a twisted tea, little bitch.
Even though there's more Ciroc in there than Twisted Tea.
Yeah, but
Before
that.
we got live, I poured up these to like here with the Ciroc. And then it was like a little teeny tiny splash of the Twisted Tea.
True. But who. I can't make a. That was a cool jingle though. You can't do that with Ciroc. Who got apple Ciroc? Huh? We got apple Ciroc. Fuck nigga. Alright, it works.
I don't want Ciroc right now. I want Ciroc.
Ciroc bought Blue Hawks. Oh, that shit was so funny, bro. Somebody knocked Ciroc in the boots. I want Ciroc, Ciroc.
I want Ciroc.
Ciroc. I want some rock and roll all night. And Molly every day. No.
Yeah, it was quite a run with Ciroc last year. That was a whole year that. I did that every night.
And lost weight. Ain't that a bitch?
I did. The Ciroc diet, it works, guys.
We fucking came back from the pandemic. I came back from the pandemic weighing more than a bag of, like looking like a bag of potatoes.
Ciroc to me.
And I see this man, and this nigga done lost weight. Everybody else got fat. This nigga lost weight. Ain't that a bitch?
I stopped drinking beer and I started drinking Ciroc.
Honestly.
It changed my life.
See, the reason why I drink beer is because beer is a lot easier to gauge your drunkenness.
Jesse, I hate him.
What?
She said, I know, I hate him.
Wait, who?
Desi.
Hey, who?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Losing weight on the Ciroc guy.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry, I got confused. I'm a little smacked. Please forgive me for I'm blitzed. That's another term that I got from a white person.
Hey, DVA Mechanics, what's up?
Oh, DVA mechanics.
Chiming in from Twitch.
You work on cars. What kind of cars you work? Is it like a performance shop or is it just like?
I don't know. Sounds cool though.
Yeah.
She said he eats so much, I have one nugget and get a new dimple in my ass.
Low key. I stare at a cheeseburger and gain 20 pounds. My little fucking brother, man, look, when my little brother came out here to stay with us, like, you know how long it's been since we ate Hot Pockets and pizza rolls and all that shit? Because me and Sam can't eat that fucking shit. Because, you know, we gotta eat healthy. Because, like, bro, if me and Sam eat shit like that, we'll be rolling around, walking big bowling balls and shit. You know, I would be on I'd be one of the 1,000 pound sisters if I could eat the.
I don't think you could get to 1,000 pounds. Like people always make.
Hey, if they can do it, then I can fucking do it.
There's
Well, no. They're combined 1,000 pounds.
Oh,
Or 500 pounds. No, one of them
Even
was like.
500 is hard to get to.
there are very few people walking this earth that weigh 500 and up. Notice I said walking the earth.
But like,
They'd be
some
stuck
of
in a
them,
bedroom somewhere.
some of them can't even walk.
That's what I'm saying.
Like some of them are so big that they literally can't
You
walk.
have to get yourself a rascal and roll around.
And there was one lady that I saw. She had to have like a band around her like leg to be able to move it.
Like she needs a band around her stomach
Yeah.
so that she doesn't consume as much food.
Oh my god.
To get to
Dude,
that size,
did you know that there's a fetish for watching overweight people eat?
Yeah.
This bitch makes money off of eating a whole cake on camera. Bro, men are the thirstiest fucking. I don't ever hear women with all these fetishes. All these weird ass fetishes come from men. What the fuck is wrong with us, Stretch?
It ain't to be sure, it ain't us.
Yeah, not me.
No,
I don't have
us.
no weird.
Not us.
Oh.
Us.
True. Like, I understand the feet. Like, alright, feet is one thing, okay?
I'm not into the feet.
I'm not into feet. I'm not a big feet guy either, but like, you know, for some people to be into feet, okay, like I kind of understand. Like
that's a deal breaker for me. Man.
I mean, like
if I gotta be sucking toes, I'm not. Sorry.
I mean, I do appreciate someone who like, you know, just takes care of her body. You know what I mean? To include her feet. You
Yes.
know, like one thing that I was always told: if you don't wash your feet, you don't wash your middle. So if I see a girl with dirty ass feet, I know she got some crab legs up in that shit.
Ew.
Actually, no, not crab legs. I love crab legs. Some
Bacalao.
yeah, something. What kind of fish do people don't like?
Bacalao.
Oh, bacalao. Where's that from? That's from the islands?
Nah, that's Spanish.
Oh. What's bacalao mean? Fish?
Smelly fish.
Smelly fish.
It's
Oh.
not. It's a sort of fish, but I guess it's smelly. Does he chime in? You know more about it than I do.
What's wrong with Charles said? What's wrong with getting off watching obese women eat while sipping on breast milk?
Codfish. Yes.
Codfish. Ugh.
Saltfish. Which is the Jamaican term.
And Charles, bro, I mean, if you into that sort of thing, but it was like, and I saw this shit on, I think, True Life, and literally, this big old bitch, big ass bitch, it's like, yeah, they make me feel great. I get paid like usually like $1,000 a day and just to eat. Like y'all are promoting this shit.
$1,000 a day.
She makes that kind of money by she lays on the couch in like skimpy clothes, like you know when fat girls wear the real skimpy shit, wearing like skimpy clothes. And has a whole cake, my nigga, an entire cake, like a birthday cake.
Right.
and is just gnawing away at this fucking cake. She got the big spoon, you know, the big spoon that you use to like
Yeah.
for like salad and shit.
Yeah.
A big ass salad spoon, just nobbing away at this fucking cake and getting paid for it. Like it's niggas getting off to a bitch eating some cake, a big fat bitch eating cake.
They're caking. She's caking.
Excuse me. Yeah. What the fuck? How do you tell your friends that you have that kind of fat? How do you, if you have to hide it, you need to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody's got some, skeleton in the closet.
I don't got nothing weird like that.
No, me neither.
But I mean, like,
I couldn't go out in public if I did shit like that.
I mean, ain't nobody just like
Make that money.
just be like like having conversations with the boys like, hey, who's your favorite porn star? Oh, my favorite porn star is Danny Daniels. Who's your favorite porn star? And then he says some porn star that we don't like, you never heard of, you know, like something cakes, right? And
Candy cakes.
Yeah, candy cakes or some shit like that. Like, oh, candy cakes. Word, I'm gonna check her
I made
out.
that up. I have no idea if that person is.
I don't either. By the way, it's just a hypothetical conversation. Oh shit, I forgot I got a stuffy thing in here. You use it to stuff too.
Nice.
And then you like, you look it up when you get your alone time, and then it's it's just a bitch eating cake with her bare hands or with a spoon.
And she ain't even naked.
Rubbing the cake all over herself.
She ain't even naked.
And nah, if you're my homie and you tell me that porn star as if like, yo, I'm telling you, bro, like she's really good at what she does, and then she eating cake.
But doesn't this go back into our previous conversations about is that really porn?
I don't know. No, I don't know. No, it shouldn't be. No, unless she's putting the cake in her vagina.
Yeah.
Which makes for a really bad yeast infection, I reckon.
I mean, there's yeast in the cake, and then it go down there, and yeah. That's, I don't want to think about that. That's nasty.
Yeah, me either. No. People are weird. Men are weird with their fetishes. Hey, women. What are women fetishes? Like, what do women have fetishes with in regards to men? Because with men, it's fucking feet, armpits. Apparently, fat bitches eating cake. What other dumb shit? Yo, this one dude
like that with shit like that.
This one dude offered, one of the bartenders that I worked with, some dude offered to buy the shoes off her feet so that he can just have them. Like,
nah, he wants to do something with that.
Yeah, it's fucking gross, man.
He might fuck the shoe.
Yeah.
Might eat the shoe. Who knows?
Shit's weird, man.
My question is, would you do that if somebody was willing to pay you an absurd amount of money to like eat like a whole turkey dinner? Would you do it on camera?
Pay me to eat a whole turkey dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it?
I'd eat a whole turkey. How much money?
Like, let's say it's the same thing, like $1,000.
Damn. Well, I see where she's going with that.
But I feel like I'd be degraded at that point. Like,
I don't know. People have done worse for money.
People have.
But to me, I take it as like a dare. That's not me doing it for someone's pleasure. I'm not trying to be all seductive with the turkey. Like, yeah, I'm about to stuff you, girl. Like, I'm not doing that. Apparently, this woman is like seductively eating cake, and she's a big white woman. She's like, yeah, you like how I eat that? No, I can't do that shit with turkey. So what, I'm supposed to take the turkey leg and like rub it on my body?
No. You're not doing all that. They just want you to eat it, like how you normally eat it.
Okay, but it's not a fetish, that's a dare.
No, it's not a dare. They're paying you to do it. They get off on that.
Eat the
it's
whole
their
turkey.
fetish, not your fetish.
Oh my god. Damn.
Would you do it?
Would you do it?
On a live stream?
Yeah.
Nah, because I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to pleasure people.
Yeah,
like that.
That's weird. I want to see who it is that I'm playing. Like, who? I want to like what?
Well,
What?
that's the internet. That's the thing. Like,
That's just the internet.
yeah. So like, let's say
Can you
something.
even? I can't even eat a turkey, a whole turkey. Nobody can. You can't do that.
That's a
Can't.
part of the thing. If you complete it, then you're like, oh, you know. But
That shit's impossible. They would never get off. You can't do.
now the
Can't
closer you get, the hornier they get about it. The more into it they are. And as you're struggling with the last couple bites, you're like, come on, yeah, bite that shit. Yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Guys, my stomach hurts. About to throw up. We love that. Throw up on the turkey and then keep eating it. That's weird.
Bessie says, but if J-Lo was seductively eating one of those Tyrannosaurus turkey legs they sell at Disney, I would definitely get a hard on.
Them do be some big ass turkey legs.
You didn't even think about J-Lo, you just went straight to the turkey leg.
Damn, I guess I'm the one with the fetish, huh?
I don't know, I mean, nah, I wouldn't get turned on by J-Lo eating a turkey leg.
No, me either.
People consuming food doesn't arouse me.
Could you imagine if, you know what's fucked up is that every time we went out to eat, we have probably been encountered, we have probably got some guy off at the bar. Say I'm at the bar eating wings, and there's a guy just staring, people watching in the corner,
freak.
just staring at me as I'm eating wings. That's definitely happened.
A food voyeur?
That's definitely happened, bro.
You think food voyeurs exist in the general public?
That's what they call it?
I just made that up.
People, a food voyeur?
I don't know if that's an actual thing.
I like that name. Yeah, could you imagine a fucking food voyeur? Just somebody, dude, that's weird.
It's probably there on the deep, deep, dark web. A group of people who just go out and they watch people eat, consume food, and like they're getting off to it.
I'm like sitting there eating wings, and then somebody just comes sits up next to me. Hey, are you enjoying those? Like,
Describe the taste.
yeah, I mean it's wings, man. You like them when they're extra wet like that? You like the extra Carolina?
Take another bite. This time savor it.
Now this time pull the bone out of your mouth slowly and look at me. You have to stare at me while you do it.
It's not weird, bro. Like people do this all the time.
Look. No, don't even wipe your mouth. Just let the sauce
Just let it
drip.
drip. Right there.
Dip the whole thing in ranch.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to go fist deep in that. What?
Oh, sorry. Yo. Now. Now what if? All right, wait. Now would you do it? No, would you? Like some. Now what if this group of rednecks,
Rednecks.
whose arousal is a black man eating a whole watermelon, and
Oh, no.
they're willing to pay you a substantial amount of money to eat a whole watermelon.
No. You're talking to the wrong guy, man. Like I don't do shit like that. I'm not selling my soul. Just to make a couple bucks.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, could you imagine? Hey boy, why don't you get that there watermelon, boy?
No.
Hell nah.
No. It's like the I don't know if we talked about this on podcast before, but the dick sucking millionaire question.
No, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't either, but there are people out there who's like, yeah, $1 million, yeah. It's like,
I mean, apparently all these rappers do. Apparently all these rappers are like gay for each other, and that's how they get famous.
I don't know about all that. That seems a bit extreme.
I mean, it's conspiracy.
Look, I mean,
There's always conspiracies in rap. There's never conspiracies in any other genre. Like rap,
because it's already known of the genres.
Oh, true.
In rock and roll, yeah, they're all sucking dick.
Yeah, even Marilyn Manson sucked his own dick.
Yeah, there's nothing new there. But in the rap industry, it's taboo.
True. What do you think country? Well,
Now, country is probably
I feel like country.
extremely frowned
I feel
upon.
like country artists sell their soul too, and that's why they're always singing about somebody dying. Cause
You
they're the
think
ones.
Blake Shelton is out there sucking dick?
Either that or he killed somebody he loved.
Could be.
Just kidding. I don't know.
You think Luke Bryan is out there sucking dick?
Honestly, no.
Country girl shaking for me? He wasn't talking about country girls. I mean, Lil Nas X is out there and they don't really accept him.
Cause he's black, not cause he's gay.
I think it's a little mixture of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
Because
They don't like how he like now his whole the reason why he's acting out like that is because
you think he's acting out? I think he's being himself.
well he's being himself, but like, you know, his reasoning behind it is, you know, how he was always you know how a lot of people were brought up back then about how, you know, gay is a sin and whoop de whoop de whoop. Like if you gay you going to hell. So he literally like that Call Me by Your Name video, him like fucking humping the devil, giving the devil a lap dance or something, was like his symbolism for all right, y'all talking about I'm going to hell, well fuck it. And now they're mad at him for, you know, going to hell. Like that's what y'all said I was gonna do.
So he's accepting it.
Yeah.
But I think this is just him being himself.
Yeah, I think he's
It's
just
only acting out when people watch you do it and pay you money to do it. But I think he'd be doing this even if we weren't watching him.
true.
So for all the people who don't like it, don't watch it. It's just on a national stage now.
Honestly.
There's a lot of talk about what he did at the BET Awards.
My mom told me something about it. What did he do?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think my mom said he kissed a guy on camera or something.
That's it?
I don't know. I think she said that. I'm sure when I get on Instagram later I'll see something about it. I'm sure if I get on TikTok I'll see something about it.
If anyone watching can chime in and tell us what he did, because it was
Yeah, if anyone watched the
It's an
BET
uproar.
Awards, yeah, if anyone watched the BET Awards, could somebody please explain what Lil Nas X did this time?
I saw some of it, but I didn't see that part.
They didn't even leave that little boy alone, man.
Right?
Like, why are y'all so concerned? In my opinion, I think it's more gay to worry about what another man does with his dick. You know?
But I mean, it's a part of, and I don't know how, but it became a part of hip hop culture to like demean gay, right? To put gay things down and to say or wonder who is and who isn't, when it shouldn't really matter.
Yeah. I don't know, but the latest conspiracy that I heard was, you know, like Diddy and Jay-Z and all them were like, you know, head honcho of like the Illuminati type whatever, and you sell your soul, you either sacrifice a life or you sell your booty. And I'm just like, man, that's it. Ain't no other ways to sell my soul. Like, I either gotta get fucked in the ass or kill my mama. Like, y'all ain't no other way. There's no other way to do it. It's just that or that.
Apparently, Desi says all the straight men that was pumping Old Town Road hard as fuck are so traumatized right now.
Hey, I still bump Old Town Road. I don't give a fuck.
And she said he just made out hard with his dancers, tongue and all. So when you say hard,
No, like aggressive making out. I know what you're saying.
is she? Or was she hard?
Hard.
Hard.
Oh, yeah, Lil
It's all
Nas X.
good how you read it.
I mean, Lil Nas X don't give a fuck.
He just made out hard with his dancers,
Hard.
tongue and all.
Oh, that's weird.
Which I mean is okay on national television. I don't see an issue with it. Janet Jackson flashed the whole titty.
That was an accident though, and that's Janet Jackson.
Was it?
I don't know.
I mean, Justin kind of ripped it really aggressively, which he doesn't get enough bashing for, by the way. She got all the flack for that shit, and all she was doing was standing there.
I remember they were talking about the nipple ring she was wearing, or like the breast accessory that she was wearing. They weren't even talking about the fact that the situation happened. Dude, I remember I saw that live, bro.
I was drunk as fuck by the time it happened. So
I mean, I was a kid. I was a kid watching the Super Bowl with my family, and just Timberlake ripped and like.
But he did it aggressive as shit.
Yeah.
Like he was going for it.
And the thing is that when that happened, she just looked at him like, yo, like she didn't even think to like grab her titty. She was like, yo, titty's still out.
Mm-hmm.
Just
It's just there.
that's funny.
By today's standards, that is tame.
Tame?
Tame.
It's tame.
Nipple on television?
Oh.
It's tame.
Tame?
Yeah. You know what tame means?
No.
I'm having a hard time describing tame.
You mean like to tame something?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Oh, I know what taming is.
Yeah. It's the same thing, just as a noun, not a verb.
Oh. Tame, to tame something, meaning to control.
It's low key, not low key. Moderate.
Hmm. Okay, sorry, I just had a brain fart, you guys. Sorry about that. Man, whatever. I mean, you know, we all flaunt our straight. Let him flaunt his gay, I guess.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Britney Spears kissed a chick. She kissed Madonna on live TV.
Right.
Or did Madonna kiss Britney Spears?
Yo, they need to free that woman, man.
They just freed Bill Cosby.
Yeah, they let my nigga out. Old Bill. They convicted the charges, which means they fucking lied.
I mean, if what he allegedly did is true, then he deserves to be in jail. But if not, then yeah, let it out.
Right.
I feel like there's a lack of evidence.
So yeah.
It was
So I mean,
so long ago.
if he really did that shit, then they're not gonna let him out. So them letting him out means there must have been some type of screw up. That's not no parole. You don't. Well, unless you're who's that kid?
Who?
The kid that raped that girl and only got 3 months.
Oh, Brock Turner.
Brock Turner. You know, unless you're him. But Bill Cosby, they threw the book at his ass. There's no way that he made parole that early. So there had to have been some type of misconstruction.
Misconstrued.
Well, it's like some kind of not confusion, but
What, misconstruction?
yes, some misconstruction. You are learning me today, bro. Had to been some misconstruction within the sentence, which basically means motherfuckers was lying and my mans didn't do that.
But now he gets out, and does he get all his shit back?
I would
Do we
hope.
start seeing the Cosby Show back on television?
Probably not. That shit's probably gone for good.
That was so good though. You think he did it? Desi, I think it's a gray area where, what did they say he was doing? He was slipping Quaaludes into people's drinks and then having his way with them. Do I think he was doing that exactly? Probably not. Because if he was, then there's been a bunch of motherfuckers around like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And he would have been called out. This was back in like the 70s.
Yeah, somebody would have came to him right away like, yo, you drugged me, nigga?
You in a room with guys like Quincy Jones and Richard Pryor, and they ain't saying shit?
Right.
Come on, man.
And man, when you're
Richard Pryor doesn't even like him. If Richard Pryor saw that shit, he would have been called that out in comedy specials.
Hell yeah. And I don't know. I feel like when you're a celebrity, you don't have to do that. No matter how old you. Morgan Freeman is still out here getting pussy.
Yes, he is.
Has to be. Samuel L. Jackson is still fucking young bitches right now.
You think so?
Has to be. I mean, like, unless they're like married and shit. But I feel like celebrities that are married, I feel like it's different. I feel like polygamy is a lot more accepted when you're rich.
Oh yeah.
Like polyamorism, whatever the fuck they call it.
Yes. Like Will and Jada.
Yeah. And like T-Pain and his wife fuck strippers together. Yeah, he talked about it in an interview.
Really? So she's in love with a stripper.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
The way she feels about it is she'd rather join in on the fun rather than he do it behind her back.
That's fair.
It's actually a pretty smart way to think.
But she has to enjoy some herself.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, like he said that they both fucked the stripper. Like they like find it like a bi stripper.
Living the dream.
Right. I don't know, man. And the thing is like, you telling me Bill Cosby, how many cases was this?
How many what?
How many cases did he, like how many people tried
It
to...
was a lot. It was a lot.
And how is it that literally all of them at the same time
said, you know what? I had Quaalude.
I think I was drugged that night. I think I was drugged too. You're telling me that everybody... So, I don't know how many people, try to say all that shit, but on this many different occasions, or was this all at the same time? Like, did everybody, like, did he throw a party and then everybody was just knocked the fuck out and he was just out here fucking everybody on the floor? You know?
Just slipping dick in all willy-nilly?
Yeah.
That says I think there might be some truth. No Cosby co-workers jumped to his defense.
That is true.
I mean, Griffin.
I mean, he might have been a little creepy, but I don't think he was out here drugging bitches and fucking them. Like,
I feel like it's Bill. He ain't got to do all that shit.
I feel like I mean, they're celebrities. They probably all did drugs together and probably end up fucking, and then the chick will wake up and be like, you know what, or not wake up, but like, like the next day.
Yeah.
Like,
what the fuck's happening?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it was voluntary. I feel like they voluntarily took them Quaaludes. And it was back in the 70s. Quaaludes was a big thing back then. Like, Quaaludes, fucking crack.
Yeah.
No, crack was the 80s. Cocaine and shit. Like, that was like the shit back then. Ain't nobody gonna turn down no Quaaludes.
Quaaludes are a downer?
Yes. I think. Yeah. Damn, I don't know. Quaaludes are way before my time.
Mine too. Now I want to look them up. They don't even make them anymore.
Another Quaalude? Should let me in the morning.
They have to be. Because if you're doing all that coke, you gotta have something to tame you down, right?
Yeah. Methaqualone is the real name. Sedative and hypnotic.
Yeah, so it's a downer.
Okay, yeah. Sold as a combination drug under the name Mandrax.
It was outlawed in 1984.
So it's like the opposite of Adderall. Interesting.
And I guess you do that off of a coke binge, so you come down and you calm it out a little bit, maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I think so. But
isn't that what alcohol is for? Alcohol's a downer.
Alcohol, you don't use alcohol to come down though.
What do you use it for?
Well, because alcohol starts off as a stimulant and then it ends as a depressant. So, you start drinking alcohol when it's still a stimulant. Then when you're up there to where you need to be, then you do the fun drugs, the cocaines, the mollies, that sort of thing. And then the alcohol's still in your system, but at this point, it's the come down side of alcohol, which you would use that. Well, you can't keep drinking alcohol to come down though. But like, I don't know, man. Usually when I'm coming down, I don't want to drink anything.
I mean, when I get to a certain level of drunk, all I want to do is sleep.
Honestly, yeah.
It starts to become painful to stay up.
Right.
Unless there's some fun activity going on, then it's like, alright, I'm good.
I haven't been sleepy drunk in a minute though, I think.
Would you like some more?
Yep.
Sorry,
The last
I
time.
hopped it up. Yeah, take the rest.
It's cool. We still got Ciroc in the kitchen.
Yes, we do.
Might take a shot of Rooney after the show. If you're cool with it.
Absolutely. Please.
Um. So is the Earth flat, Stretch?
No?
Okay.
I feel like this has been proven.
Ask.
And I understand why it keeps coming up in
I
conversation.
ran into a flat earther. Well, not really. I saw it on TikTok. But like this guy was trying to say like you can't see the there's no curve on the Earth, and I'm like, I mean, if there was no curve, you would be able to see things all the way. You'd be able to see China with like a telescope or something.
If you looked out over the ocean and there was no curve, you would see distant lands.
Yeah, like
Not
legit.
just water and sky.
Yeah, like that's why you can see the sky all the way at the bottom of your view. You know what I mean? The shit curves, bro. Not to mention, it takes forever. Like, even if you don't see a curve, I mean, this is a big ass ball circling in the air, bro. Like, you may not be able to see where the curve is because it's too far away for the human eye to see.
We're too small and the earth is too big.
Yeah. So how the fuck, like, so then show me the edge of the earth then. Let me, that means there's an edge and we would be able to see it. So where does the earth just stop? And how come people haven't fallen off the earth then? That's my question. Because if that was the case, people would jump off the edge of the earth. Because people are so, like, humans are fucking retarded, bro. Like, we're some stupid ass people.
You ever seen that post where it's like, imagine being jumped by a bunch of flat earthers and they be like, take this motherfucker to the edge?
Yeah. Like, show me the edge. And the thing is, you would be able to see space from the edge. Like, you like look down in space, like right, like that's space. You are at the edge of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And even if and there has to be like, and that would mean that Antarctica is the edge of the earth on one side. That means people would go to, then what's on the other side?
And then Greenland is the edge on another side.
Right. You know how many people would be in Greenland to try and fucking, like, people would be sitting down on the edge of the earth with their feet dangling in space. If that was the fucking case. Like it was a pool.
But then how does gravity even work at that point?
I don't know. Ask the fucking flat earthers.
Gravity works because the earth is round. If not, we'd be jumping like 20 meters in the air.
And if the earth is flat, then how come the moon isn't flat?
And the sun.
And the sun.
And every other motherfucking planet.
Because if the sun was flat, we wouldn't be able to see, we'd only be able to see like a line of sun.
Depending on the time of day. Or it'd be a big square.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if the moon was, that means if you say the earth is flat, that means that the moon and the sun are flat as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the moon was flat, you wouldn't be able to see a moon. It's flat. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to see it. Or are you guys thinking that the moon is flat facing horizontally?
But it rotates. So sometimes it's going to be that way, sometimes it's going to be the other way.
Right.
Sometimes you're going to see a flat, thin line, and then sometimes you're going to see a big ass square.
I just don't understand, man.
I've actually met a flat earther. I talked to him. Blew my mind. Because I asked all these different questions, and he's like, nah, that's what they want you to think.
Then I hear that, you know, we live in a bubble. This is all a simulation, and we live in a dome.
I'd be more open to believing in the simulation and the bubble thing. Because that explains a lot more things like deja vu and well, why everything seems.
I mean, like living in a
exactly
dome,
the same.
but living in a dome doesn't necessarily mean that the Earth is flat. But how you gonna put a bubble around the whole Earth? Who the fuck did that? You'd have to put a bubble around the entire Earth.
Do you think there's some supervillain out there that did this?
Man, I wish superheroes and shit was real. Like my nigga, if I had powers, bro, we just got done watching Black Lightning. If you could have powers, what would they be? And the the negative is there's a contingency to whatever superpower you have.
Oh, it'd be like time travel or something like that.
But you can only time travel. Every time you time travel, you lose like a minute of your life.
How?
I don't know. It's just contingency.
But doesn't it?
Every superhero has to have a weakness, bro.
But time can't be the kryptonite of time.
True. True. Time travel?
Yeah. Or the ability to manipulate time. Speed it up, slow it down.
Oh, like click?
Go back. No, God, no. Like a good movie. Like Back to the Future.
True.
Well, you know, just that. I can speed up time, slow time down, go back to periods of time. But I can never jump forward.
Ah. Even when you go back?
I can't.
Like, can you go back to present, or are you saying you can't go forward from the present?
I can't go forward from the present.
Okay, I'm about to say, damn. So if you go back to the '70s, you in the '70s.
I just gotta live at 70. Go back to present day, from the moment that I jump back from. But I can't jump into the future.
That'd be so funny. I would go back. I would go back way back to Black History, and figure out what the fuck really happened. Or I would go back to.
I feel like the other rule would be you can't alter anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my thing. Or super speed. Being ridiculously fast.
You want to see me go there and back? Want to see me do it again? um, but for me, bro, honestly, teleportation. I want to teleport to different places. Bro, could you imagine, like, hey, I'm on the way. I'm here.
Easy.
Like, and I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just, you know, even if I wanted to live a regular life and not be a superhero, like, that is the most convenient shit you can have. Teleportation. Never be late. Never be late to nowhere. I gotta go to work at 8. I can wake up at 7:57.
You can wake up on a dime.
You're right. And just fucking like, and just show up. Um, yo, play the gangbanging video.
I can find it.
Is it already in your?
Nah, I'd have to store it.
Oh, that's the.
I'd have to prep it up. I can prep it.
You know, it's up to you.
I saw that in the snap you sent me. That shit's pretty funny.
I was listening to it while I was working. Taking that time, drinking that wine, smoking that smoke, doing that cold, gang banging, gang banging. How many people we got watching?
2.
Hell yeah! Shout out to y'all. Y'all want something from the store?
trying to send this one video. See if I can get it. It's about, if you remember, one of the movies that has to be on everybody's blacklist, Juice.
Yeah, I need to. Still gotta watch Juice.
You ain't never seen Juice.
The one that's got the one with Soldier Boy is the actor, right? Wait,
What?
sorry, I'm high, bro. Hold on.
Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy.
No, somebody made a remake of that movie. I can't remember who the fuck it was. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Do you?
I never watched the whole thing.
Soldier Boy.
I remember somebody saying that Soldier Boy was trying to make a remake of Juice. He was, he was Juice's character. But I'm
Juice
also
isn't a
called
character.
Tupac's character in Juice.
I don't even know how to feel right now.
I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it tonight if I can.
You should. I'm trying to find this clip and have it ready for you guys. I'm having a bit of an issue with it.
Alright, Juice. Dead Presidents. It's a good one.
Also on that list.
Yeah. Dead Presidents was a good movie. I don't know right off the top. I mean, it's not really a movie, but I feel like the Proud Family.
I guess.
At least for people, at least for like the black people in my generation. 'Cause that was when, sorry, Proud Family came out. Which, Proud Family is on, I think it's HBO Max and Disney Plus. So, those of you that fuck with the Proud Family, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's gotta be Disney Plus. It's Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Bear with me, people. I am looking for this file.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
Oh, so hey, to those of you that give a fuck, I'm on keto. I'm on a keto diet, but I keep cheating on it.
Are you on keto or dirty keto?
What's dirty keto?
You can have some carbs.
I'm on dirty keto. Yeah, sounds kinky.
Right?
Yeah, dirty keto.
So
Here,
those people who are paying you to eat whatever, like, hey, I want you on that dirty keto.
eat a piece of bread.
Just one piece though.
I
Just one piece.
bet you won't eat the other piece of bread and cheat on your keto diet. I love when people cheat on their
Oh, you're
diets.
so dirty.
Eat the whole loaf of bread.
Eat the whole thing?
Now get a bagel. Go get a bagel. keto, I suppose. But I mean,
How's it working?
so the thing is, for your body to achieve ketosis, you need to be like straight the fuck up, full on no carbs or very low carbs a day. I keep cheating every like few days. I'll be good for like 3 or 4 days, lose like like maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and then I'll eat some bread, and then it all comes back. Thing is, with keto, you have to be, what's the shit, disciplined. You have to be disciplined in order to really achieve that. You know, me, I'm not disciplined at all with anything I do. Rather, so um, that's why it's so hard for me. Sam's killing it though. Sam doesn't. She almost never cheats on her keto diet, which is why she's winning in the weight loss race.
Do you guys have a bet?
No, not really. No, we don't.
You should. It drop you more.
Oh, maybe, but I lost. I did lose 4 total pounds, and she lost like 10 pounds so far.
What if you made stipulations and if you lost, she would be able to do something to you?
So like what? Some kinky shit? Beat me with a whip? Some shit? Some shit about handcuffs? Handcuffs and whips. And would you think that? I bet ain't no black people got that kind of fetish.
No, no,
We've been
not no.
we've been chained and we've been whipped and cuffed for years.
Like, please, no more.
Right. I don't want to relive that shit.
No. We didn't even live it and we don't want to experience it.
Yeah, no. You still got that crown on the table.
Oh, that will stay. That is a forever staple after I did what I did with that bottle of Ciroc. Now, if somebody paid me $1,000 to drink a whole bottle of Ciroc, I might do it because I feel like I'm getting something out of it.
Because then you can buy more Ciroc.
Yeah, I'd be getting something out of that too. So as long as I'm getting something out of it, I'm okay with it. The money ain't enough.
I will say one thing, Ciroc is like the only vodka that I could just kind of just drink straight up.
Yeah, we had this thing filled to the brim, very little twisted tea in it.
Flavored Ciroc. I can't drink the regular ass Ciroc. I can't
Yeah,
drink.
you can. You just gotta believe in yourself.
Nope. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
You think you are.
I can drink a whole, not a whole, I can't drink a whole of nothing, but I can drink Ciroc without a chaser, the flavored Ciroc. Any other flavored shit, can't.
What about
That-
flavored Hennessy?
I don't know. They don't have flavored Hennessy.
What if they did though?
Then it wouldn't be as valued. It wouldn't be valued as much as it is.
Like a peach Hennessy,
No.
white chocolate Hennessy.
No. Ugh. Ugh.
Nah,
Nah.
I try it.
No. That'd be like rum chata.
Vanilla Hennessy.
I don't know, man. Me and my dad, we drink like he drinks Crown Vanilla. We'll do like Crown Vanilla and root beer.
Yeah.
It tastes like a cream or Crown Vanilla and cream soda. Tastes like a root beer float.
Yeah,
But
that sounds good.
vanilla Henny, remember that's cognac too. Like I don't know how I can't remember how they process cognac or whatever, but I feel like the reason why there's no like flavors to it is because you can't do that shit to cognac, bro.
I think you can.
I don't know no cognacs that are flavored at all. I mean you got white Henny, but I don't think that's a flavoring thing. I think that's a difference in like the barrel
Yeah.
or what they put it in. I don't think that is necessarily a flavor that they put.
And it's hard to find.
They're not sold in the U.S.
No,
White Henny's not. Why not?
I want to know.
Why is Hennessy not? Why is White Henny not sold in the U.S.? Man, don't worry about that video, bro. We'll just save it for next podcast.
Yeah.
So we just came up with the idea to start kind of playing videos during our podcast, but we didn't really think about it until I pulled up. This is all on the fly shit. So during the week we could find cool videos and funny shit to post. So then I can send them, or we can start the group chat back up. We can't because I don't have a Facebook anymore. Oh, for those of you that give a fuck, my Facebook got hacked a while ago, and I'm just using that to like take a break from Facebook. So I haven't been on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook right now. Y'all can still find me on Instagram or Snapchat if you even give a fuck.
Get your Facebook back.
Whatever. I
You
mean,
got somebody run around with your account doing God.
no. The account got shut down. Like I tried to log in. I realized somebody logged into or somebody hacked my shit. So I called support, and they just shut the whole Facebook down. Like there's no returning it. They just shut the whole Facebook down. So I got to start over. I just don't care to start over. I gotta go and add all you motherfuckers back. No, I'm good.
It won't be that hard.
I know. Cause I'll just put some names of people in, or I might just tell everybody to just add me. Hey, find me on Facebook and add me, you motherfuckers. Like, why would they hack my page though? What the fuck does my page got?
Information.
Information about what?
Enough.
I guess so. I did have some lady call me today and say that my account was compromised, but here's a way to find out if you're getting scammed, ladies and gentlemen. And no racial, okay? Don't fucking come at me for this. But I can always tell when I'm getting scammed when it's a lady. When you press one for English, and it's a lady on there or a guy that don't know very much English, and they have a very thick, usually Arabian accent. So you're getting scammed, okay? And then they have white people names. Like the lady that I talked to today sounded straight the fuck up like she was in the huts in Afghanistan. Like straight the fuck up, straight up Saudi Arabian, Middle Eastern woman with like a super thick accent. She barely spoke that good of English. And her name was Olivia Scott.
No, it's not.
No, the fuck it ain't. And there was one time that I almost got scared. Like this happened. This happened another time when I was living in my old house when I was gonna move, and I was trying to find a new place to rent, and I was on Facebook Marketplace looking for people that are renting like a room,
Yeah.
And this guy reached out to me, and the room, like the one room that I was renting, was like $300 a month, and apparently, and they weren't home. They were doing a Christian missionary
Of course.
mission in Oklahoma or some shit, and the entire house is empty. Well, it's the whole house is furnished already, but they're not home, so it would just literally just be me there at the house for $300 a month. I'm like, nah, that's a scam. This guy's name was Dale Hawk, and I called this motherfucker. First of all, the numbers are almost never real either. The phone numbers. I called the dude that answered the phone sounded like Mad Arabian, and I'm just like, Dale Hawk.
This is
like Dale.
This is Dale.
What house? Yes. No, your name is not Dale Hawk. Your name is Allah Akbar or fucking Ahmed Muhammad or some shit like that. Nothing against those people, you know what I'm saying? But do a little bit better job of scamming,
Do your research.
Yeah, like I used to get this one a lot too. You have been selected by the government to receive a free grant of $9,000. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that the government is just thinking about me out of nowhere.
Hey,
All you have
like
to
you
do,
got some money.
all you have to do is buy a $250 gift card for Apple and tell us the code, and they will put that $9,000 on that Apple card. What?
That's not how this works.
If the government wanted to send me $9,000,
They just gonna send it to
they
you.
would send me $9,000 just like they did with the STEMI. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta go. Could you imagine if the government was, well, I mean, the government is fucking shady, but could you imagine if they were that shady? Could you imagine when it was time to do the stimulus check shit and you literally had to go and buy a gift card and they fucking put the stimmy on the gift card? Like,
Like what the fuck?
and you gotta pay to get the stimmy. Could you imagine that? You telling me that
taxes on the state?
You telling me that the government is making me pay some Arabian that I just met on the phone $250 in iPhone and Apple so that I can receive a $9,000 grant? And then I remember, I was funny. One of the guys was like, I was like, no, I'm good. I don't have $250 right now, or else I wouldn't be needing $9,000.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for you, sir. If I were you, I would take the money and blah 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 blah. I'm like, it's not a grant if you pay for it. You don't know what they grant you the money. It's not a grant if I gotta pay you to grant me.
That's
When I got my Pell Grant going to college, when I got my Pell Grant, I didn't have to pay for the fucking Pell Grant. They gave me the shit. Here's a grant. I grant you this money.
That is how that works.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine like, hey, bro, here's $100. Now give me 30 of it. I'll give you $100, but you gotta give me 30.
You give me 30 first, and then like in a matter of time, probably like a couple of weeks, months, I'll give you the 100. It's a good deal, man. You're winning.
I mean, isn't that a pyramid scheme?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty much a pyramid scheme, right? Oh, how are we doing on time?
We are overtime.
Oh, word. What are you doing tonight? Y'all going out?
Tonight, I'm hitting up the Keg Social for a little bit.
Kicks? Oh, hell yeah, going bowling.
I haven't been in there since they changed the name.
I've been to Keck Social.
The only thing I have a question about is the axe throwing.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking with one of the boys on the phone about this earlier, and it's like, so wait, do they allow you to just throw axes and drink beers and shit? Like isn't that a liability? I imagine there's got to be like certain.
I feel like there's somebody that, yeah, I feel like there's somebody there watching at least.
Yeah, and I feel like you don't get a bucket of axes.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I wish that they would have just like made it a venue, like a club or something. Cause like, I don't know. I mean, they got a VIP section, but it's a bowling alley.
Yeah.
The fuck you got VIP at a bowling alley for? And it's upstairs.
The bowling alleys are.
It is a really nice place. It's really nice. Like the place is remodeled great. But I'm just like, I'm not. Me and the boys, or me and a group of people are not getting getting a VIP section at Keg Social to bowl.
No, that's not how that works. What? I mean, they worked with what they were given. The bowling alley's already there. It would be, in my opinion, kind of dumb to rip all that shit out
True.
just to turn it into a nightclub. If they wanted a nightclub, they should have went and found a place that was already a nightclub and make it a nightclub.
True.
But Keg Social or Firkin and Keg as it was before is what it is. So you kind of got to take it as that.
I don't know. I haven't been bowling in a fat minute though. Kind of want to. I don't know. Maybe sometime next weekend or something. I might actually give Keg Social a try. Go bowling. Eat some wings up there.
Throw an axe.
They do got some good ass food. I will say that.
Really?
Yeah, it's just expensive.
I heard everything in there is expensive as well.
Yeah. They gotta pay for all that shit that they remodeled.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions? That was our TED Talk. Any questions, comments, concerns about the things that we discussed today in this educated educated a word?
I don't think it is. It doesn't sound like a word.
In this podcast in which we educate
Informative.
informative.
That's what you want.
In this informative podcast today. No? Okay. Well, in that case, everybody be safe. Get home safe. Look both ways for crossing the street. Don't talk to strangers. Don't run with scissors. Mix your twisted teas with Ciroc. Fuck bitches, get money. And most importantly, stay lavish. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hey.
You free Bill Cosby. Not free all the other people in jail for minor weed charges.